When I was younger, like most people, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do with my life. Luckily, I didn't have to worry about it too much since I was 8. But when my dad gave me my first guitar on my 13th birthday, I knew I wanted to do something with music. Since being a rock star is more of a fantasy than a career choice, I've since broadened my definitions a bit and looked at sound in general. Producing, engineering, designing, hell, anything that involved faders and knobs are where my passions are now. But I don't want to just record music. There's way more to audio than just music, and that's where video games come in. I don't see games as just entertainment. There's more possibility in the medium than passing time. And because the business is so young, there's more room for experimentation. I love games almost as much as I love audio, and combining the two sounds about as perfect as scotch and dark chocolate. I have a degree in audio production, and I'm an avid certified Pro Tools operator. But with or without those pieces of paper, I just love games and sound. Are you tired of listening to music that's either catchy or deep, but not both? Well, I've got just the album for you. John Mark McMillan's Borderland uses Christian imagery for music the way Michelangelo used it for paintings. Songs like Future Past and Love at the End have the lyrical prowess of Bob Dylan, but with the indie sound of the National and M83. With a touch of Americana, a sprig of house, and a whole lot of just quality music, Borderland is the album you didn't know you've been waiting for. Go to iTunes and download John Mark McMillan's Borderland now. Good morning, I'm John Covey and this is your New Tech Minute. In our top story, last week Mark Zuckerberg announced that Facebook has bought gaming tech company Oculus VR, makers of the Kickstarter-funded virtual reality headset, the Oculus Rift, for $2 billion. Mark Zuckerberg said in the announcement, Oculus has the chance to create the most social platform ever and change the way we work, play, and communicate. In other VR news, at this year's Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, Sony announced their horse in the VR race with Project Morpheus for the PlayStation 4. The headset looks to be a direct competitor to the Oculus Rift. No launch date was given, but Sony hopes to sell it sometime in the near future. Back in actual reality, Twitter is shut down in Turkey after Prime Minister Tayyip Erdogan threatened to eradicate the social network in the country. Apparently, a few tweets leaked voice memos showing evidence of corruption within Erdogan's circle. However, despite the outage, Turkish users have utilized SMS and VPN to send about 1.2 million tweets in protest. Well, that's all for now. I'm John Covey, and that's been your New Tech Minute.